Buhay.
Buhay.
Welcome to the Philippines. It's our last day at the resort that we're staying at here in Palawan, our second resort, which is called Crown.
Crown Residence.
Crown Residence, yeah.
Crown Residence.
I would say, as far as the resort, I'll give you the good and bad about the resort. If you are planning on going to Honda Bay to do the island hopping, it's a great location. It's literally a 5-minute drive. So it's probably the closest hotel. I didn't see anything closer to Honda Bay. So if you're planning on doing island hopping and you just want a clean, nice place to stay, it's a great location. For the dollar, it's about $50 US, which isn't crazy, but for the Philippines, that's a little bit higher end. A little disappointing. There's just not a lot of room to move around. There's a very small lobby, which isn't a big deal, especially if you're not going to spend a lot of time here. But, our first resort, there was lots of room to move around. And so overall, good resort. I'll give you a little view of the pools. First, sunscreen, because I'm very burnt from yesterday hanging out on the islands on the beach. Not a lot of shade. They do have beautiful pools here. They have 4 beautiful pools. And the restaurant is, I would say, disappointing. The people there are super. They're very nice. The food would be average or below average, but it's I don't want to say expensive, but for the Philippines, it's expensive, right? And for the quality of food, it's a little disappointing. But and just like drinks here, if you want to get a can of Coke, you're looking at 180 pesos, which is 150, which is almost $4 US. So very expensive just for a can of Coke. So I think it's a little overpriced for what you get. It is close to Honda Bay, so that part is nice. Good for island hopping. But am I pretty burnt back there? Great to have a good great Filipina that helps with suntan lotion. Although she forgot to help me yesterday and I cooked. But we fought, went to counseling, and now we're over it. Not really. We didn't fight. We didn't go to counseling. What is your opinion on the resort here? How would you rate it?
I rate it a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
What did you like about it? What do you not like about it?
I just like the room, but it's hot.
Well, they fixed the air conditioner. We did have an issue with the air conditioner, but they came right in and fixed it when we called them.
Yeah, I think the room is okay.
Yeah, it just needed a new filter, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, see a lot of view. Not much view here.
There's not much view here, but this is really a place to come if you just want to have a room and be close to Honda Bay.
Yeah.
Don't come here, just if you're looking for, if you want a lot of happening, it's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
So nothing wrong with that.
It's a little boring.
Little boring, my Filipina says. Little boring.
But they are accommodating.
They are accommodating. The staff is great. The staff is great. Very accommodating. They did give us a late checkout at 2 o'clock. We wanted a late checkout because our plane isn't until like 4:40 this afternoon.
Yeah, the breakfast is good.
The breakfast is pretty good. Yeah, I will say that. The breakfast is good. Don't order the pizza.
Yeah,
It's expensive and it's not very good. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the pool. The pools are warm. I don't know if they're heated or if they're just warm because it's incredibly hot in the Philippines. I'm not sure. Welcome to the Philippines. Mabuhay. Thank God for Filipinos.